Alright guys, I want to share this with you guys that a certified Mercruiser mechanic kind of gave me the insight on it, what I should do to make this 454 cool better. It's nothing that was, because I just did a video of how I replaced the head cases in one of the engines. And so when I was putting it back together, I asked for a couple of, few devices, and he told me to do this with the cooling system, right? So I'm gonna show it to you guys. This is my thermostat housing, right? You see how it has a T on the top, on the very front? So there's two hoses. That hose right there goes to the exhaust manifold, and that T right there brings it to the, to the riser or the knee, however you want to call it. So what he told me to do when I put this engine back together was to eliminate that T and only have the hose going to the bottom of the exhaust manifold and not to the face, to the knee here. So instead of going to 4 places, dividing to 4 places, only divide to 2 places. So I did it, but tell you the truth, they both run exactly the same, right? Now, and they are mounted different, as you can see, but he told me that the newer engines, they did away with the 4 splits to the exhaust manifolds. Instead of, now they just do the water coming in one way. Now, since I did this, and I see that there's ways that you can trick with the cooling system, one thing that I'm thinking about it's like, you see my exhaust pipes, or rubbers, whatever you want to call this, once they got out of the riser, see there's the edge of the riser right there, the knee, it shrinks down a little bit, probably because of the heat, and it's rubber, it shrinked it down a little bit. So I kind of feel like there's a very tight space here for the water to come out, because there's a hub in there, some sort of a hub, so the water zips out of the top of this, right? So what I'm thinking about is go one size bigger, to give more breathing space here, to let the exhaust do what it does. Because all these 454s, or even like all the Sea-Rays at high RPM, as soon as you hit like 3,500, 4,000 RPMs, they steam, that's all of them do. But I think there's a way, I could improve this steaming. It doesn't do it so bad, but I think if the steaming is happening because too much restriction right here. So if I make this pipe a little bigger, which I personally think is not gonna, harm anything. If anything, will fix it. But if it doesn't work, I put it back the way it was. See, I have an airlift system. So both pipes from one each side comes 4 inches right here, and then becomes 6 inches coming out, right, all the way there. So it's a pretty good exhaust system. This is like one of the best ways to do it. But I'm thinking on upping these pipes to give more space to breathe the exhaust on the way out. And let's say on the very end right here, I can cut this right here to use the piece left over as a filler for the bigger pipe coming in, So I'm gonna do this, and I'll let you guys how it works. I think it's gonna be a good modification to the exhaust system. I'll let you guys know. Oh, please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so every subscribe counts. All right, thanks guys, bye.